Welcome back to another episode on my channel. And in today's episode, we have part 2 of my end of season, Premier League end of season videos. In the previous Premier League end of season video, I gave you my Premier League team of the season, my Premier League end of season awards, and I gave you my grade ranking for each Premier League club season. And in today's video, we're going to be going through my table. And in this video, and in this second part, we're going to be reacting to my Premier League predictions for the 2023-2024 season. Before I do go through my predictions, this is how the predictions are going to work. I've got a table. I've got the table of my predictions in front of me. So I've got 5 columns. The first column is the position. The second column is the team where I predicted each team. Then it's their points tally, and then it's my prediction. And we're going to look at each position. We're going to go from 20th to 1st, and we're going to look at each position individually. And basically, how we're going to work out, how well we do will depends on to work out how well we did with these predictions video. We have a points system, and this is how the point system works. If you predicted a team to finish in 8th and they finished in 12th, you would gain 4 points, because the difference between 8th, where the team actually finished, and where the team let me start. The point system will work like this. If you predict a team to finish 8th and they finished 15th and they finished 12th, you will gain 4 points, because the difference between 8th, where you predicted the team to finish, and 12th, where they ended up actually finishing, was 4. So points will be accumulated through prediction difference. So we'll look at each team's prediction, each team's final placement, and compare them to your prediction. Compare them to the prediction that I made at the start of the season. And if I had a difference of 5, I get 5 points. If I had a difference of 6, I get 6 points. If I have a difference of 10, I get 10 points. And the rules are, and the main focus is, the less points, the better. So we're going to get on with it. So we're going to start, like I said, from 20th to 1st. And in 20th was Sheffield United. I predicted Sheffield United to finish bottom. And right off the bat, I get a spot on prediction. Loads of people put Luton at the bottom, but I had a feeling, which other people who put Luton bottom didn't, that Luton would surprise a few people, and they did. On the other hand, there was no chance that Sheffield United were going to survive the Premier League season, and they were embarrassing. Their finish, the way they've ended the season with, 16 points. That is 16. Sheffield United finished on 16 points. That is half the amount of points. That Forest picked up. Sheffield United was finished on 16 points, 16 points from safety, and conceded over 100 goals, 104 to be exact. They've had a terrible season, and I'm not too shocked that they finished bottom. And because I predicted they finished bottom, I get 0 points. So a good start. This is where it gets a bit bad. Because in 19th, I had Burnley. In 19th, in the team that finished in 19th, next up, now we're on to 19th, and just it's just, yeah, my next prediction I'm not proud of. In 19th, the team that finished in 19th were Burnley, and I had them up in 14th, which means I get 5 points, because I'm 5 out from Burnley's actual finishing position. So from a very good start with 0 points to a not so great start, to a not so great from great with a 0 points to not so great with 5 points. In 18th, it's my second accurate prediction. In 18th, I had Luton, and they finished 18th. So that's another 0 points. So 2 correct predictions out of 2. Not only did I get 2 of the 3 promoted sides right, but I got 2 of the 3 promoted sides. Not only did I get 2 of the 3 relegated sides right, but I also got 2 of the 3 relegated sides in the exact position they finished. So far, good start. Only 5 points. Next up, in 17th, Nottingham Forest were the team that finished in 17th. I had them 2 places higher in 15th. So, as far as predictions go, not bad. Really not bad. So far, I've got 7 points. And that's gonna get even worse, because up next, in 16th, the team that finished in 16th, because in 16th this season was Brentford, and I had them all the way up in 11th, which right now is looking, which at the start of the season probably didn't look crazy, but now it looks absolutely awful. So that's another 5 points picked up. We're now currently on 12 points altogether. So 12 points from 5 teams, not bad. In 5th, obviously, the team that finished in 15th were Everton. I had them 2 places lower in 17th. So around the place where I predicted them to be. So not too sad about that. So that's another 2 points added to my score. So we are now on 14. In 14th was Wolves. I predicted Wolves to finish in 19th. So that's another 5 points picked up for Wolves. So yeah, Wolves definitely surprised me under Gary O'Neill. So even though I'm annoyed that I was 5 places out, I'm overall really happy for the way Wolves finished, for the way Wolves have had that. I am very happy for Wolves and the season they've had, because I actually really like Wolves as a team. So I'm happy they did well. I'm just a bit annoyed that I had them in 19th, because I forgot the impact. I just didn't realise that. I forgot how good of a manager Gary O'Neill is. Okay, and now we're on to 13th. And in 13th was Fulham, who I had 1 lower in 14th. So sorry, who I had 1 higher in 12th. So overall, 1 place out for Fulham is not too shabby. And that adds, like I said, another point to my points tally for my Premier League predictions. Up in 12th was Bournemouth. I predicted Bournemouth to finish 16th. So I was 4 out there. What can I say? Bournemouth have for too long they were a yo-yo team. Now, for too long, they're a team that would alter between Premier League and Championship. Now I think Bournemouth are a very solid Premier League team, and I wouldn't be surprised if next season they finish way higher. But unfortunately, I predicted them to finish 16th, and they finished 12th, which is 4 more points. Up next is, obviously, we're now up to 11th place. In 11th place was Brighton. I had Brighton up in 8th, so that's 3. So I was 3 out with Brighton, and honestly, I've been disappointed with Brighton this season. So obviously, I'm disappointed that I've gained another 3 points, but I'm not too surprised given how bad. But I'm not too surprised given how bad Brighton have been compared to last season. In 10th was Crystal Palace, who I had in 13th. And I am decently happy with this, because at the start of the season, this prediction would have looked, my prediction of Palace in 13th would have looked way off, because they were fighting for relegation at the start of the season, but Ole Gunnar came in and they comfortably finished in the top half and deserved to finish in the top half. So yes, I'm disappointed with gaining 3 points for my prediction for Palace, but then again, given what it could have been at the start of the season, I'm happy. Next up, we have in 9th, was West Ham. West Ham, I had 1 lower in 10th, so that's another point added on. West Ham, here have been hit and miss this season, and their hit and miss season has caused David Moyes to leave, and now Julian Lopetegui's come in, and we're going to see how well he does. Next up, the most embarrassing prediction ever. I had Man United in 4th. They finished 8th. That's 4 out. Man United have had a horrid season, and I've paid the price for backing them a lot, despite being a City fan who absolutely hates them. So 4 points. I'm happy I was so far out, because I love seeing United suffer, but I'm not happy I was so far out because I gained 4 points for United. And I feel like I know United more. I think I know more about United than a lot of other people due to being a Man City fan who would consider United as the biggest rivals. So yeah, Man United 8th, finished 8th. I predicted them to finish 4th, so that's 4 more points. In 7th was Newcastle. I had them in 5th, so overall, not the worst. Prediction 2 out, for prediction for a team that had Champions League football earlier on the season is pretty good. So yeah, I get 2 points for Newcastle, for my Newcastle prediction. And after we're now in 6th place. And after some okay predictions, some bad predictions. After some okay predictions and some bad predictions, I now have my 3rd spot on prediction. And my 3rd spot on prediction is the team that finished in 6th. Chelsea finished in 6th. I predicted they would finish in 6th. I was probably one of the only few sets of Premier League football fans that predicted Chelsea wouldn't finish in the top 6. Loads of people wouldn't have said Chelsea to finish in the top 6. I did, and I've benefited from it by getting 0 points and securing my third spot on prediction of the Premier League this season. Up in fifth was Spurs. I had them below in seventh, so not great, but then again, I didn't think Postecoglou would have had the impact that he did. So yeah, that's another 2 points. And we're back to the 5-pointers. This is the last 5-pointer in this video, or in terms of my predictions. But it's the one that I'm okay with, and that is Aston Villa. Aston Villa finished in fourth. I had them finishing in ninth. I love Villa as a club, so I obviously I want to. It's this. The Premier League is about collecting the least amount of points possible. But if I had to get a prediction very wrong this season, I'm okay with it being Aston Villa. And I'm really excited to see what Aston Villa do next season in the Champions League. Next up, we're into our top 3. Now, the question you'll be asking is, did I get the top 3 in the right order? The answer is no, I didn't get the top 3 in the right order, but I did get the right top 3. In third, I had Arsenal, and it was obviously in third, Liverpool. In third, it was Liverpool, and I predicted Liverpool would finish one up. So 1 off, another point added. So yeah, predicting Liverpool to finishing second and then finishing third is not the worst thing in the world. And Arsenal, who finished in second, and in second was obviously Arsenal. I had them finishing in third, so just like Liverpool, I'm 1 off. But again, no surprise, Arsenal keep getting better and better under Mikel Arteta. Yes, he's I don't like him as a person. I don't like him as a manager, but at least he's doing something good. At least he's doing a good job at Arsenal, which can't be said for other managers at other clubs. So yeah, 1 off with Arsenal and Liverpool. But we're going to end on a very good note, and that is our 4th and final spot on prediction, because I, like many other people, predicted Man City to finish third, which means we start and finish this Premier League table predictions reaction with 0. We start with 0 and we end with 0. That's it. So I calculated the points when I assembled this together. So after doing this on my laptop, creating this table on my laptop, after creating this table on my tablet, and finding out and doing the point system for each team, and they go through the team, this is what it's come out to. Sheffield United, 0 points. Burnley, 5. Luton, 0. Forest, 2. Brentford, 5. Everton, 2. Wolves, 5. Fulham, 1. Bournemouth, 4. Brighton, 3. Palace, 3. West Ham, 1. Man United, 4. Newcastle, 2. Chelsea, 0. Spurs, 2. Villa, 5. Liverpool, 1. Arsenal, 1. Man City, 0. So that's how many points I picked up for each team. And overall, I have ended my Premier League this season, in terms of Premier League predictions, with 46 points, which for a first ever predictions video, for a first ever table prediction, I categorized as very good. And if you think I'm not right about my total, either you search up, either you work out if I've got the right total by putting the numbers I've just read into a calculator, or you can listen up right now. Man City, 0. Then we had Arsenal, 1. So Arsenal, 1. Liverpool, 1. That's 2. Villa, 5. 5 plus 2 is 7. Then 7 plus 2 is 9. 2 plus 0 is 9 plus 0 is 9. 9 plus 2 is 11. 11 plus 4 is 15. 11 plus 1 is 16. 11 plus 3 is 19. 16 plus 3 is 19. 19 plus 3 is 22. 22 plus 4 is 26. 26 plus 1 is 27. 27 plus 5 is 32. 32 plus 2 is 34. 34 plus 5 is 39. 39 plus 2 is 41. 41 plus 5 is 46. So that's spot on. I've added them up, and like I said, the total I got, my total points, 46, which for first ever Premier Predictions table prediction I've categorised is very good. Hopefully you enjoyed these 2 Premier League end of the season videos, and I'll be seeing you in the summer for some England, and I'll be seeing you and with the football season over, the summer period on Gibby O'Brien starts now. Over the summer, I will be doing England theme videos, obviously due to the Euros, where 3 words are going to be chanted at the very end. It's coming home. It's coming home. But until a summer of fun on the Gibby O'Brien, channel doing England themed videos, I've been Jonah O'Brien. Subscribe to the channel, like the latest videos, and tune in to the summer for what I'm going to call Summer of Fun on Gibby, which I'm going to be calling, and I'll see you in the summer for what I'm going to be calling the Gibby O'Brien Summer of Fun. But until the Gibby O'Brien Summer of Fun with many fun England themed videos, I'm out. Peace. Bye.